Hello guys, welcome to Professor Michelle's home laboratory. This is a demo for sediment settling. You should all have your sedimentation worksheet off of the Canvas page. This is what it looks like. It says sediment across the top. So be sure you have that to fill out while we're doing the lab, or you can take notes on a piece of scratch paper and fill in the sediment lab later, but you do need to submit the sediment sheet, not your scratch paper. Okay, so what I've got set up here is a graduated cylinder filled with 500 mils of ordinary tap water. I'm going to dump about 100 mils of mixed sediment into the graduated cylinder, and we're going to time how long it takes each of those separate sediments to settle out. So the mixed sediments consist of gravel, sand, silt, and ash in that order. So gravel's the largest, sand is next, silt is next, ash is the smallest particle. We're going to do a dry run first so I can show you how to get the timing right, because you have to be really accurate. This is going to happen within 1 to 2 seconds for the heavier particles, so you blink your eye and you've missed it. I'm going to start a stopwatch when I pour the mixed sediments in, so that's when you need to start your stopwatch. Then I'm going to call out time when the first sediment hits, and you need to make a note of that time but leave your stopwatch running. Then I'm going to call out time when the second sediment hits, and again leave your stopwatch running. And you're going to leave your stopwatch running for 5 minutes, at which point I'm going to agitate the sediments in the cylinder, mix them all up, set it down again, and we're going to repeat the timing process. So you're going to do that and take the average of those 2 times for the answers on your sheet. So everybody get ready. Again, we're going to do a run through first. I'm not going to pour the sediments in this time, it's just pretend, so we can get the feel of the timing. Okay, ready? So I have my sediments. Start your watch now. Time. So that's how fast it's going to happen. It might even happen faster than that. So let it go again for 5 minutes. We've got fine sediments that are going to settle out. And a lot of science is just like this, sitting and watching and waiting. So I'm going to stop this video for that 5 minutes and let the sediment settle after we're done, and then start it up again. So now we're going to do it for real. So reset your stopwatches. Get ready to pour the sediments.
Oh, stop.
Go. 1. Time. So what we've got is a cylinder full of sediment. Keep your stopwatches running. I'm going to zoom in, and hopefully you can see the pieces of gravel here and here and here, and then we've got sand about up to here. And then the rest of the cylinder is pretty cloudy except right at the top. So that's the silt and the ash, which is still suspended. So I'm going to stop the video. Okay, here we are back again. It's been about 5 minutes, and you can see the sediments here. Here's a piece of gravel. Here's another piece of dark gravel. Let me turn it a little bit. Another piece of light gravel, and you can definitely see the sand grains here. And just right up here at this very level top, there's a little bit of silt starting to settle out. You can kind of see a brownish layer through there. So we're gonna put, for our time for the silt, go ahead and put 5 minutes, because that's when it started settling out. And then again, I'm gonna shake it and resuspend the sediments, and we're gonna go through the same thing again as soon as I get the camera set up right. Okay, so remember, you've got to have your stopwatches ready as soon as I set this cylinder down. So I'm going to put my hand over the top and hopefully keep any water from spilling out. I'm going to agitate it and set it down and call out times again. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I've got it shaken up really well. Get ready. Start. 1, time. And once again, we're gonna let it go for 5 minutes and see what happens. So right now, it's all agitated again. I'm gonna zoom in. And again, you can see the gravel and the sand have already started to settle out. Okay, so we've got silt and ash still suspended all through the cylinder. I'm going to stop the video again and come back to it later when we have a time for silt and ash settling.